MsDotFit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to all give a warm welcome to the boy, Ace. Amin in the motherfucking building. Ace.
Yo.
What up, baby?
What's up with you? Y'all
What
hear me
up?
good?
Yo, if y'all hear Ace Gucci, make sure y'all put a thumbs up in the chat to make sure we hear him plenty. Show Ace some love with the prop gang, y'all. You heard? Prop gang, where y'all at?
Yeah, definitely.
Give it up for Ace. Ace is in the building. Show some love with prop gang.
Definitely
MsDotFit.
here.
Yeah. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models. I
Yeah, read the Purple Lab. What up, Lilio? What's good? She ain't slow. I see you, TC. TXS. Not playing today. She dropping potatoes.
I like nasty hoes.
dropping
I like
potatoes
fucking
today,
models. Out they
Yeah.
What up, Ace? How you feeling, man?
Getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? Blood.
Getting old.
Getting old, man. That's it. I can't complain. How you?
Well, good, man. The last time I was on my show on Sunday, we was watching your battle versus John the Dawn. And, you know, everybody in the chat was loving what they were seeing, man. It was a really great conversations around what you was doing, the whole ordeal. So, you know, congrats on that. Congrats on doing the battle, you know, just between you two. And it shows huge entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? Like making it happen. So salute to that. But you know, just break down a little bit of how you feel after the battle, the after effects.
I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I learned a lot. Like, believe it or not, it's kind of like finally settling in. You know what I'm saying? Literally just like reviewing game tapes mentally at first was different, and then the battle just happened to drop right after, so I can actually go back and watch and see shit that maybe the fans didn't even see that I'm picking up on. I'm like, yo, okay, I need to do this a little bit differently. Do this. I feel good though. Like, of course, you know how this shit is. You never feel like you had your perfect performance. You can always critique it a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying than what most people are. But for the most part, I'm almost like I'm on board with what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on board with what I was doing.
Got you. So you proud of your performance, but at the end of the day, you always feel like there's room for improvement.
I always some things that I'm gonna work on, and that's the thing. Like I think that gets like kind of lost in this is that I think that the biggest problem with what we be having with like dudes that get kind of complacent is that they lose that feel to be the like students. You still got to, no matter what happens, you got to remain being a student and kind of like always trying to tinker and find little things that take your game to the next level and keep you sharp. And that's just what I'm at. That's where I'm at with it right now. It's just like literally figuring out little things. I think I found something that I really like to do now. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of me rapping, I found something I think that will take me to another level. So
that's a fact. Dope. So how do you feel? Well, obviously, I feel like everybody feel like they won, but who do you feel won the battle?
I'm gonna be real. It's up to it's for y'all to say. Like I you know, I'm gonna leave that for the fans. I really feel like what I need to take from it, I think I did. I'm taking from it. You know what I'm saying? Like the win and the loss is good. You know, I'm a competitor. You know what I'm saying? The winning and the losing is always going to be like at the forefront of your mind when going into the battle. But in the aftermath, you know, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna definitely say I won. But in terms of like the perspective, that's what I wanted to gain. It's more so the experience, and then like the level up, and then moving on to the next thing. Because what does it matter if I won the battle if I didn't learn anything from it, or if it doesn't give me something better afterwards? You feel what I'm saying? So like, what's the point?
Facts.
Where was the real W? Was it really a W if I don't get something from it in the long run? You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like the W is actually like accrued. It's like in the aftermath and figuring out what you could have done better and in a perspective gained from the experience. So
facts. So
you know what I'm saying?
I know we spoke a little yesterday, but
me too one though. Me too one.
he said, but me too one.
Ace 2-1. Yeah, me too one. My bad, not to cut you off.
I love it.
Yeah.
So like after doing a battle that was pretty much so anticipated and doing it with John on bullpen and things like that, do you ever think or are you now starting to think that maybe you could be a league owner, or do you see that something in your path?
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. Shout out the whole bullpen and John John for like, cause that shit is stressful. I'm sitting there watching like the whole production, and then like coupled with a nigga trying to rap. Like I could definitely do ownership if I'm not like actively rapping on my league or at the event, participating in the events that I'm also trying to run. I could definitely see ownership. You know what I'm saying? But him doing that, like I don't think that niggas give him enough credit for him doing that.
Doing
Just keeping it
both.
100 with you. I don't feel like niggas need to give him some credit for being able to run an event successful or however you want to deem it. Organize an event, lead up to the event, deal with the artists, make sure everyone's paid, make sure everyone's doing their job on time, make sure travel taken care of, make sure the venue's paid for, make sure the sound and the video and all these things are taken care of while writing raps and memorizing.
Right.
Nah, I ain't gonna and rehearsing. Like, nah, I'm gonna be
It's a
real with you.
lot.
I live a life. I am saying I move around. Like as you know, I move around, and it's hard for me to even juggle rapping. Then I can't see trying to battle and do all that other shit and do everything. It's crazy. So shout out him in his league, man.
Well, I'm not sure if everybody knows how involved you were in putting together this battle, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, can you kind of paint a better picture for the fans and supporters? Like, what was your role in putting this battle together?
Yeah, me and bullpen and bullpen the league. You know what I'm saying, because it's a whole entity. It's not just John John. It's his whole league. They have representatives. They have people that do different things. So those were the people that I was in direct contact with in the lead up to the battle. We were partners. You know what I'm saying? So it was a partnership. I was responsible for like the audio visual. Shout out on your day. Shout out Avo. Shout out the Hamilton brothers, my niggas.
Dope.
So we I was literally responsible for that, making sure that niggas got that together. So it was like we came and the stream itself. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of like the company that ran the stream, that was through my own connect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my people, they know who they are. And that was it. It was like, but it was a partnership. It was like we definitely put it on pay per view. You know, it was a percentage and all that good shit. It wasn't like a situation where it was like, that's what I was saying. Like people was like going running with the you working for
You
bullpen.
working
It's like
for
nah,
right.
yeah, nah, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. But I get it. I know how it looks. You know what I'm saying? If you don't really know what's going on, it's like when a nigga got distribution through a label, but he's already an established act. It's going to seem like he works for the label, and it's like nah, it's a partnership. You know what I'm saying? It's
Correct.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Same thing. It was a partnership. It was a partnership.
But yeah, as
So I
long as
definitely that's why I'm so vested in the promo. I'm so
right,
vested in the
right.
promo because I was getting a chunk. It wasn't like when you battle in a league, you get paid a fee to be a contractor. You get paid a flat fee. It doesn't go up or down regardless of sales or any of that. You get paid what you agreed to get paid of.
Right.
And so with this, I stand to gain more money by selling more. So, you know,
Dope.
it is what it is.
I mean, I think that's a super dope way to approach battles. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like battle rap will probably hit a new level and a bigger audience if artists promoted just as much as the league owners.
Leads,
But I
facts.
think the only reason that doesn't happen is because of exactly what you said. We get
They don't
paid
have a
one
vested
time, it
interest in
don't
it.
go up, it don't
Facts.
go down. So why? You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Yeah, if it was incentivized, if they had a vested interest in it, they would definitely do more for it. They would have to.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
So, but without that, it's like there's no need. It's like, yo, I'm not about to be running around slaving. I mean, not as much. Like, definitely for me, I always did it anyway. I promo. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know that I do interviews, baby.
Right, right.
So, so I understand I understand the importance and the significance of having that. You know what I mean? So,
So, um, is it safe to say that you are part of the new era,
absolutely,
right? So,
absolutely.
how do you feel with the new era compared to the old era or whatever? Do you feel you guys like what you feel you bring differently than the
Hunger,
guys who came before you?
hunger. It's the hunger, because niggas established. They're not as they full. They've eaten. They've achieved what they feel like they can achieve through battle rap. They're not necessarily. They just grown complacent. It's just like when you work for at a place for too long and you don't have any like upward mobility. Once you get to a certain position, if there's nothing else you can do, you kind of like, all right, well, I'm here. I'm tenured. Niggas know who I am. I get paid a certain amount every time I show my face. So I'm not about to just go out of my way to be doing too much. So like that
Got you.
hunger for actually trying to say things that push it forward is different. Us, the hunger, and then like as we all know, battle rap is a constantly evolving art form. So it's like you got to stay in tune with what the latest ways of rapping are. You know what I
Facts.
mean? And I think that when you're dealing with the dudes that's the most hungry, they're gonna be more inclined to keep up with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when the little changes and the subtleties happen, we're the ones that's pushing it. You know what I mean? So the hunger is the biggest difference. It's not like the hunger and then the current day ability. Not saying that niggas wasn't fired 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
or they weren't trailblazers. Like we appreciate them. We definitely appreciate all the sacrifices that they made, them being on the forefront before us. But if you don't have that hunger and you're not actively always participating in battles, we feel like you got to get out the way. This is what it is. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
out the way. We
Get
coming
out the way.
through. Well,
That's
what
it.
as far as skill set though, do you
Yeah.
feel like you guys are coming equipped with more skills and better? Because here's the thing, people can argue that when people start something, there's they're setting a bar, right? There's
Yeah.
nothing to beat. So at this point, the new era, I feel like because a bar was set, now there's something to beat or surpass.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the skill set that the new era is presenting at the moment is surpassing the old era?
It's more versatile. I say that. Like
Okay.
cause I don't want to shit on them and make it seem like they didn't. I think that niggas are better rappers now than in general.
Mm,
Niggas are better rappers now than they were 10 years ago.
got
The good rappers, like not saying because it's a lot of bad rappers, but there's the good rappers are better at rapping now than they were 10 years ago, than they were 15 years ago, than they were 20 years ago.
you.
The
Right.
good ones, like because it's a forever evolving art form. There are things that niggas are doing on wax now that niggas just weren't doing 10 years ago, and in battles they're doing now that they weren't doing 20 years ago.
Mm,
With words, like in terms of how wordplay has evolved, in terms of how punching has evolved, these things have evolved. Like we thought that the shit that Khan was doing in 2013 was the
it's
tip
a
of the
mix.
pinnacle, and
Mm,
now you look at that shit, it's like, man, that shit is dumb basic. You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? So it's like the way we fought, format and structure, the level of the entendre, the layering, the everything is more difficult now. I mean, you know that you rap
Mm-hmm.
like it's not it's not as easy to say something, and then you got to think about how much content we have. So it's like you got to come up with something original
Original.
every time. You know what I mean? Now, after having however many thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of battles that have happened over the course of the last 12 years, and now we're tasked with coming up with new shit. So definitely, I feel like all the niggas that are active now are better now, and they should feel the same. Are
Right.
better now than they were 5 years ago if you're actively trying to improve, and that's why I say the new era is a little bit different than the older era because the niggas are they get paid their fee no matter what. They're good. They've
Mm-hmm.
achieved whatever they think that they're gonna achieve. It's not too much more that they can achieve in battle rap that they haven't already achieved.
Right.
So it's like the incentive for them to want to push the pen forward. It just doesn't exist necessarily. It's not as urgent. That need isn't as urgent in general as it is with us.
With the new era.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Got it. Well, see,
yeah,
what I was saying, I could probably, I mean, I'm saying this from just even in the chat, a lot of people are saying, oh, like, Ace, we seeing different sides of him, you know what I'm saying? And kind of
yeah.
like to peel the onion a little bit and kind of get layers, like, what was coming up like for you, right? So like, for me, you know what I mean, I went to this a fashion high school, so I come up from like areas like that. Like, what was growing up like for you in a nutshell?
Um, wasn't hard. I mean, like I'm one of them niggas, and I'm gonna sound away when I say it, but it's the truth. Like shit come kind of easy too. If I
Okay.
say, I mean, in terms of like learning shit, if I say I want to do something, I pretty much can do it. Like if I'm like, yo, I want to learn how to do this, I'm able to do it. So with that being said, I get bored easy.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I get kind of complete. I get bored. It's like, yo, I figured that out. I'm off that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So that was the biggest thing when I was younger was just holding my attention. You know what I'm saying? So finding things like basketball held my attention. Fighting, like the skills behind fighting held my attention. But not everything holds my attention very long. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them niggas. My attention span is real transient. It gotta be not now.
Mm-hmm.
More as an adult, I understand the discipline that's necessary in order to really like master and get the most out of something.
Right.
So But as a child, I definitely, I lacked that maturity. I lacked that discipline that could really allow me to focus on a bunch of tasks for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what led me to ultimately finding trouble. You know what I'm saying? And ending up in prison. You know what I'm saying? So
Was school like something that you gave a fuck about, or did you stay in school? Did you get up out of there? What was that like?
I graduated
Okay,
with an extremely low GPA, but an extremely high SAT.
okay, okay.
And yeah, my SAT score was off the charts, and I fell asleep during my SAT. Funny story.
Yeah, that was the same. I feel like same thing for me. Like a lot of times I didn't even show up, but I came passed all the
Yeah,
tests with flying
there you go.
colors.
There you go. That's crazy you say that. I had a teacher named Hugh Jessel. He taught AP government. I was like the only underclassman in the class, right? But I had surgery on my wrist at the time, so I never like I was left-handed and I had surgery on my left wrist, so I couldn't write. So I used that as my excuse for months. I was like, yo, I can't write. You know what I'm saying? But I would always show up to class and ace the test. And he used to be mad because it was a lot of like seniors. I was in like 10th grade at the time. There was a lot of seniors in the class that just was really trying and they couldn't
Struggling.
stroke. So he literally pulled me to the side and was angry and I didn't understand it then, but he was like angry. He was like, yo, he was like, he was I'll never forget it. He was like, it really pisses me off that I have people that are struggling and trying to get into school, trying to get to college and get to the next level who really take this class seriously because it's an AP level class and they study and they come for after class tutorials and they don't get it and you come in when you want, how you want, and do what you want and you still get like 100% on every exam. He's like, I really and you don't even try. He's like that you don't realize what you're blessed with. And then I'm looking him in the face like, are you fucking crazy? Like, nigga, get the fuck out. Like, bro,
Right, right,
that's what I'm
right,
supposed
right.
to do.
Get out of
And
here
fuck
with
you,
that
like,
bullshit, Sharif.
in my brain, this is efficiency. You get maximum output with minimum input. This is
Yeah,
efficiency, nigga. You
correct.
know what I'm saying? Like, this is the definition of efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't gotta be in here slaving and studying after school. And I never studied. I never ever took a book home and said like I'm about to go make sure
So
I
I don't know
never did
what
that.
that is. Yeah, like
Never did that. Never did. I never said like, yo, if I wasn't interested in, like, I'll pick up and read something that I'm interested in. But in terms of like, yo, we got a test coming up. Let me go study.
hit the
Fuck no.
books.
Hell, nigga, yeah, all right, man. I'm gonna show up and get this 95%, this 100%, and I'm out of there. Like I ain't with none of that shit. So,
Certain
but
people
yeah,
are naturally gifted that way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, it is what it is. Like I can relate to
Yo,
that.
that's your shoe collection back there.
What was that?
That's your shoe collection back there.
Yeah,
Yo, you wow.
yeah. Shit, little something, little something.
All right. I see you. My bad, boy. My bad,
Little
boy.
fire feats collections, you know.
Yeah, I see. What size shoe you wear again?
What's your
I'm
size?
fucking with you.
I got the look.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Little Feats crew, man. Little Feats, Little Feats.
Yeah.
You know,
My daughter, I think my daughter wear your size.
7.5. Nah,
My daughter.
I'm too big for that. Yeah, I'm like, I hate my size sneakers. You know why? Cause
Why?
I'm 7.5. So I just made the expensive shit. If
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
half size
Half a size
smaller,
smaller. Yeah, yeah. You can.
what? This the worst size in the world. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, why couldn't just be just a half size? And I'm not like one of them
Yeah.
bird bitches that'll squeeze a foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
my shit
happening.
crazy. I wear 11 and a half, so I can pretty much always find my size. Don't nobody wear
Yes.
11 and a half. I can like always find it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't never
Mm-hmm.
gotta rush. I can
Dope.
chill and relax and get my shit whenever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
me,
saying?
I'm asked out. Anytime there's a drop, there's like 1 7.5. And it's always the short little Spanish dude who get the shit. I'm like, damn, son. Like, it's a short Rican dude, like, yeah, I got mine.
I got mine.
Hilarious.
Looking at you like, yeah, you get yours?
Right, right. Hilarious. But
Yeah.
all right, cool.
What up?
So, battle rap, music.
Yeah.
Are we expecting any like EPs out, music?
Yeah, I've been working. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been actually like really, really, really like recording a lot of songs. Not a lot, but I got a bunch of songs that I've been like kind of like stockpiling
Dope.
and just trying to compile the right mix of them so that I can have some shit going. Like with the new RL, we doing some shit together too. We did that. I don't know if you heard that. Say it with your chest.
I
We
did.
did that together.
I
Yeah,
did.
we
I
did
did.
that.
I did.
So
Well, you see, like a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but there's a good amount of people who are putting out like music. So who is some of your favorites in battle rap right now that you feel like they music is right up there with their battles?
I support everybody. But I support everybody that does music in battle rap. Everybody, Verb. I'm just now getting on the Verb though. I didn't know Verb was that fire on track.
Oh, me
I didn't know
neither.
that.
Me neither.
No, Verb is actually like amazing.
Fire.
Verb be
Watch it.
rapping. Like Verb be rapping. I fuck with Court, believe it or not. Like I tell Court, I fuck with Court shit heavy.
No, yeah,
But
core's
I
fire.
support. I fuck with Court. Like Court's had for Court he be definitely on wax. He's a different
Mm-hmm.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna slander him in a battle, but in wax he's a different nigga. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, he's
Um,
crazy.
Av, fuck with Av. I fuck with Ryder. Ryder especially. Ryder makes a lot of dope music. He makes a lot of dope like individual. Probably he got a real good ear. Of course, Torque. Of course, Surf. Of course, I fuck with everybody. I legitimately fuck. I support everybody. My favorites though, probably like Torque, Ryder. Who I listen to the most, like Torque and Ryder, and Geechee. That's
Yeah,
probably like
right.
my
Right
favorites.
now, I
Probably my favorite.
listening to Core's latest joint and Twerk's joint.
Yeah, Twerk
Jerusalem,
is fire.
that shit is crazy. And
Complete, man. Complete project.
yeah, I was like, yo, like I don't want to say I was shocked, but I kind of was. Like I was
Yeah,
like, damn, like this is some like, and I don't want to say this because it sounds like I don't support, but I will support and buy it or listen to it just for the sake of support. But
yeah,
to
but you want to
really
step to it.
like it and enjoy it, that's why I
Yeah,
give Twerk credit because like I listen to it because I really enjoy it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
What's your favorite song off if you don't mind me asking?
Oasis,
Oasis,
Toxic Oasis.
I like Have It and Give It Away.
Okay.
I love that song. I don't know why the beginning part of that song, just the first part before the beat break down for me, I can listen to that shit over and over
But
and
I
over.
like the Oasis joint. The intro is fire. And
Yeah,
then just his little flows like I'm keeping it G. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I gotta keep it a beat. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he crazy.
They already knew. I thought I was being discreet. You know, it was cool.
That
Then
nigga
he got a
fire.
little skit in there. He was like, I showed my taco meat. I wanted to
But
fight.
not a fight. Yeah, that boy got. Yeah, he
Yeah,
fire.
right. So,
Fire. And you know what's crazy? Oasis is like almost 2 years, if not 2 years old. He's had Oasis for a long time. He's had that track for a while.
see, it be one of those, man. It be those. It be
You know what I'm
those.
saying? He had that track for a while. Yeah,
Fat.
dope nigga, dope nigga. Shout out Twerk, man.
So, what's the latest music you ever dropped? Like, what could we find right now that you say, yo, find this
Dolly.
record of Ace. This shit is
Oh,
bananas.
Cold Red. I dropped that by myself. Cold Red. I dropped that. It's like a John. It was a John disc, but it wasn't really. It was a standalone track. It was just like to kind of show some versatility. I be doing a lot.
Oh,
So Cold Red. Go listen.
I actually played it on my pod. I played it on my pod. I played it when I had John on the show. He was like, yo, why you playing that shit, Mr. I was like,
That's
damn.
hilarious.
Because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fans actually requested it. It was like, yo, play A shit, play A shit. Because I was playing everybody this record, the top tiers and all that
Yeah.
joint. And
Yeah.
they had me play that joint. But that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
what's up.
I ain't gonna. That's like the latest solo. That was the latest solo one. It was this. I've been doing a lot of this, like the Swamp this, the John disses, and then the Said With Your Chest was probably like my latest, like, you know what I mean, my latest ones, man. You know what I'm saying? So I do music though. That's what I do. Like I prefer, like I'm pretty versatile too. Like I don't really have like one lane, one flow. You might hear me on 8 different songs and I sound 8 different ways. Like I don't really sound the same on no song. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Shit is fun, man. Shit is super fun, man.
Well, what's the I probably asked you this, but what is the end game for Ace? Like what is it when it's all said and done and you're sitting in your big boy chair? What's the
Yeah.
last like when it's all said and done? What are the 3 main things that you want to have completed, and you could go peacefully?
In battle rap
Well, just in life.
and life,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna say because this gonna sound hard. I don't. Whew, this gonna sound crazy. I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want the pall of this to be negative, like of this entire like. But I lived a certain way, so I don't really. It's hard for me to see myself old and somewhere retired. If that makes sense, it's hard to see that. I don't see that ending for me. You know what I mean? Because I've been involved in a lot of shit, so I don't really think that far ahead because it's almost like you don't want to set yourself up for disappointment. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, I know this is gonna happen, and then you get, some shit
Well,
happen.
not know it's gonna happen, but you gotta
You
have
hope.
some.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah.
Definitely hope. I definitely hope. I got plans. I plan as if I'll be here for a while, but I don't I don't know if that's you know what I mean, in the cards for me. But I'm gonna say,
All right, so
I just
then
wanna
3 immediate goals.
uh kick it with my daughter.
Mm,
Um, I love, you know what I'm saying, I love spending time with her. I
that's what's
spent
up.
time with her this weekend during the battle, before the battle.
How old?
Uh,
How old is she?
she's 14.
Oh wow, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
she's 14. That's why I told you,
Ooh,
she if she wear your size for real, she's like,
right. it's
yeah, for
it's
real.
it's a teenage years, man.
Man, it's tricky, man. It's tricky.
Mm.
It's tricky, man. Beautiful little girl, smart as hell, man. Bright as a goddamn thumbtack. She's bright, yo. She's bright, sharp as a thumbtack. Um, I raised a whole child, man. Impart as much wisdom as I can to the people that are around me. You know what I'm saying? Try to share that with them. Like, it's everything that I've learned. 'Cause everything for me was magnified. I had to grow up real fast. I had to really figure things out at a fast clip. So because of that, I don't really look at things in the world the same as other people. So being able to get at the people, you know what I mean? I try to. And then just do something lasting, man. I want people to be able to say, I guess this coincides directly with the last one. I just want people that have actually dealt with me to be impacted by me in a non-negative fashion. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, I want, because a lot of times people don't remember every interaction that you have with them, every word that
Mm-hmm.
you've ever said to them. They don't remember, but the one thing they do remember is how you made them feel when you did interact with them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing that resonates with people. It's like, yo, he was always happy. You'll hear people say all the time, man, he was always smiling. He
Mm-hmm.
always made me feel. He always made me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't necessarily remember every joke. You don't necessarily remember every piece of wisdom or every conversation that you had, but you do remember how they overall made you feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want, for the most part, people around me that I actually like care about, I want them to be able to say, like, yo, I had a lot of positive interactions with him. I remember him for the right reasons. And there are things that I've learned through my interactions with him that I can do with other people moving forward. That's it. Like, I don't think that great. I don't think that grandly about myself or my situation. I guess I don't have time to just look at the macro that heavy. I'm so focused on what I got going on a day to day. I just be trying to make sure I get that done the right way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right,
but it's a
right,
good
right.
question though. That really made me think though. It really made me think like,
That's good
I ain't
because
really.
you always want to have. Well, it doesn't have to always be solid too. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it could be a moving target. I feel like,
yeah, yeah. To be fluid. I
yeah.
got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Obviously you've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying, doing
Yeah,
time
yeah,
and battle rap, picking yourself up, still being great. And
yeah,
that's a big deal and it's a big accomplishment, right? So,
yeah,
and even you said it, like, you want people to remember the way you made them feel, right? And the show's
yeah,
called My Dumb Advice because it kind of stems from me trying to give game based on my experiences and everything I've been through to kind of give back in a way where I felt like, damn, I always felt coming up that a lot of people were stingy with game. And I
yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
really understood that, right? I never
Um,
understood why, if I said, hey, yo, like, how did you do that? They'd be like, oh,
yeah,
a friend, a friend. And it's really
yeah,
a bullshit answer. So,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I always felt like, nah, you should give it away. And
yeah.
so other people
It'll
can
come.
prosper from what you
It's called
learn.
paying it. It's called paying it forward.
Yes,
Yo, paying
correct.
forward. Like, you literally, my thing. All right, so I don't look at you. Don't I don't compete with people in life. If that makes sense. I genuinely don't compete in life. I compete with myself.
Yep.
I compete with my last accomplishment. I don't compete with individuals when it comes to doing life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the only I tell, like, with the new era, just as an example, the only time I'm in direct competition with anybody in the new era is when we're booked to battle. If
Mm-hmm.
we're not booked to battle, we're not. I don't give a fuck how much our brands might coincide or how our looks or opportunities may like they may step on one or infringe upon one another. I'm not in direct competition with you in
Mm-hmm.
life. So I feel like a lot of times, because people had to go through a lot to learn some of the things that they learned, they feel like they don't want to share that or impart that bit of wisdom they learned from it so easily. But when it took for them to, like, bump their head twice for them to give it away, and I'm not like that,
Yeah,
because it's like,
I get it.
you gotta learn, you gotta say to yourself, because the biggest thing that people always say is, damn, I wish I would have known. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody, maybe, perhaps, because even sometimes people tell you things and you still get burned. If somebody would have told you that, you would have done something differently. So why not extend that to somebody else when you see that there's an opportunity for it?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of them niggas that's like, yo, be stingy with the game and You know what I'm saying? Don't give it up to nah. Like certain specific things that deal with your particular field or life. Obviously, there's proprietary information that you don't want to give away.
Right,
But
right,
in
right.
terms of just life and living, nah, hell no. I tell niggas all the time. Holla at me. I will tell you what's what.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you what I think is a good move, what isn't a good move, and why I think from my perspective that I've gained in life. I'm gonna share that with anybody. Any experience that I've had, I'm an open book for the most part. But I'm not about to, I'm not about to hoard it away on some crab in a barrel my type of
Mm-hmm.
mentality. Because I think that's what it comes from. Also, it's like you don't want you don't want niggas to you don't want niggas to prosper based off of your suffering. And I
Mm.
think that that's selfish as hell. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? I think that's super selfish. It's like, yo,
I
nah, I
feel
had to
like
go through pain and hell for the nigga for me to learn this. So why should you just get it from me for free?
that's kind of like saying, hey, if this person had the same information as me, they will beat me. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? I feel like that's what
yeah,
it's saying. Like,
yeah.
because you can give people the same tools you have, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna build as good as you are. You know what I mean?
Period. And even if they do, I don't like. I
Like,
don't.
it is
I'm
what it
not. I'm not
is.
against
right,
that. Yeah, I'm not
right.
against that. It's like if you actually like, what's the purpose? Like I tell niggas all the time, the difference between a computer and a human being. Like a computer can store as much data as you want it to store. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But it doesn't actually access the data until someone who knows how to do it goes and clicks on the correct things. Same
mm,
with information. If you get information, if you don't process it the correct way, it doesn't matter that you have the information because you're not
mm,
using it or applying it in the correct fashion.
right.
So I don't see. I like it's dudes old heads when I got locked up that really saved my life by telling me the things that they went through while they was in prison and giving me perspective and giving me game that might have had me fucked up had I not known because I wouldn't have been aware that these options existed. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
I wouldn't have been aware that I actually have another course of action. I don't have to do these two things that I thought that I had to do. I'm not
right.
limited to that. You know what I'm saying? So life
Right.
is life. Yo, choices give life the best flavor. Like you need choices. You need things in life that give you, and you won't know what choices you have if you don't have the information. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is why not give people that information if you have it?
I like that. Choices give life the best flavor. That's fine.
Facts, not facts. Give it the best flavor. Like you need that. You need that. You need to be able. The more choice, the more options you have, the more fruitful you can be. Because like once again, you don't know what you'll be good at. You don't know where your strong suits are in decision making until you've been like think about how many things you've done now in life that at 19, 18 years old you didn't even realize were options for you. And had you not had the option, you wouldn't have known that you're good at now. You're like, damn, why haven't I been doing this for way longer? And it's like, well, you didn't know. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You
Right. Right.
genuinely
Right.
didn't know. So if you had you known, you might have turned to that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold on. Eliza. Oh, my bad. Some
nah, you good, you good. I
ratchet
need
bitches is wilding in the hallway. I'm like, what the fuck going on? It's just wilding.
yeah.
But I'm like, yo, that's not for me, right? Like, what the fuck going on? So yeah, where the fuck I was at? Oh, so saying all that to say this: if you
Yeah.
had a piece of dumb advice, aka
Yeah.
good ass advice, to
Yeah.
give to the world, the battle rap community, or whatever the case may be, what would it be? Something that you might have applied or to your life, or something that kind of stuck with you, or something even maybe if you learn it from anywhere, if you learn it from your friends, family, jail, like whatever.
Three things you control:
Mm,
what you think, what you say, and what you do. Once you kind of let go of everything else, you'll maximize your potential. Like I know that sounds simple, it sounds crazy. It's just like I can't control you not in your head right now. I can't stop you from not in your head.
mm,
And I
right,
accept
right.
that. Like we accept those things. We accept things like that. When it's like, yo, like your skin is light. I can't change the color of your skin.
Uh
We
huh.
accept those things, but we try to oftentimes control things that we actually can't control. Like
Right.
we're and we find ourselves emotionally agitated or in a different emotional state because of things that we can't control. If you just accept them for what they are, it's a whole lot easy for you to be efficient and divert your emotional energy towards the things that you can change and control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the biggest thing for
I
me.
fuck with that.
It was like learning that you could only control what you think, what you say, and what you do, and you can use those three things to influence the things around you to have the greatest outcome. But you can't actually dictate what anybody or anything else does. The weather is the weather, no matter how I feel about the weather.
Right.
My mom is my mom, no matter how I feel about my mom. My shoe collection is gonna do what my shoe collection does, no matter how I feel about it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be what it is. Like,
Right.
so if you actually control that, if you actually understand, like, I mean, and when I say actually, I don't mean in just like a surface level understanding of it, because I know it's simple. It's very simple. It's a very simple concept. Like, you know for a fact that you can only control what you think, what you say, and what you do. You
Right.
can't control anything else. You know what I'm saying? You can't even control your own goddamn, like, your immune system. Like, when you get sick, it's not because you wanted to get sick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even control that. You know what I mean? You can't control your basic biological functions. Those are things that have to happen. I say all that to say that once you actually, beyond the surface level, understand that, then you'll know, like, oh man, you'll maximize what you do with those three things to influence the outcomes that you want to have in your life, and you'll see a lot of success. So that's why when people, like, I don't get mad when people think that, like, outwardly they're like, yo, this nigga is arrogant. It's like, no, I'm not. I just believe in myself wholeheartedly. Like, there's nothing no one or anything can do that makes me doubt myself. Nothing. I don't wake up and think in terms of doubt. There's nothing that I feel like, because I understand my worth. I understand my actual potential. I'm like, yo, if I want to do A, B, and C, I can do it. I just have to put the proper attention to it for the proper amount of time, and I can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Shit, and that's his dumb advice. That was fire. Nah.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think people should appreciate things like that a lot more, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, this is exactly why I do this show, so people could understand that you're more, like, if somebody watches a battle and they're just like,
Yeah.
oh, this dude is ignorant, oh, whatever, and it's like, nah, man, this guy is smart, this guy is
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
this guy is
Yeah.
so much more than what you
Then
see
just
right
you see on
here.
stage for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like, and a lot of people count people out or just judge them completely based off a performance that they might have
Yeah.
shown. And it's like, nah, yo, there's so much more to battle rappers that
Yes.
that's the biggest part of what I like about doing the podcast, is because I start learning people way more, and then every time I interview somebody, like, I like them 10 times more than I did before they came,
Before the
or
interview,
vice
yeah, back.
versa. Or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true, man.
It's like, damn,
Yeah.
you a real idiot, man.
You a
Like,
scumbag. Yeah.
it's like, damn, you really is who you be saying you is. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, nah, 100%. I, like I said, I'm one of them niggas. I impart whatever I've learned. I love talking about how, because I always learn the dumbest shit in the dumbest way. I don't ever seem to be able to learn things in the conventional method. Oh, what's going on? You good? Yeah, I don't ever seem to be able to learn things in the
Eliza,
conventional
come
method.
here. Ooh. Yo, there's some bitches wailing in the hallway. They beating each other ass. You hear that? I hope y'all don't hear that.
Yeah, they good? Yeah, we can hear it. I can hear it.
Huh?
I'm minding my business, man.
Ooh. I'm about to go out there with the hammer. I'm about to go out there with the hammer like, yo, I'm filming a podcast. Y'all bitches is wilding out here. Damn, see, this ignorant fit gonna have to come out in like 3 seconds. What?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna give you some dumb advice on that. Nah,
Yo, for real, right? What do you do when the ratchet bitches is fighting and you're always
it's acting crazy. Like, listen, grab the hammer.
Right. It's like controls, right? Can I control this? Like, is it under my control? Technically, I feel like I could.
Yeah.
I feel like if I go waving the hammer, they gonna shut the fuck up.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yo, hilarious for real. But nah,
hilarious.
man, what's the next head you looking to take off, man? Who's the next victim?
No freak.
Who's the next
No freak.
victim?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. Like, I'm saying, I'm weighing options. I'm weighing options. Like, I see a few targets, you know what I'm saying? Like, Big T might gotta go. Maybe.
T.
You know what I'm saying? Chess.
Big T.
Depending on what type of time Chess on. Danny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to see you in chess.
All possibles. Not nothing really extra. It gotta be good though. It gotta be something that's gonna make sense. It can't be just anything. Like, coming off this battle, coming off this look, like, it gotta be It got to be something that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
cause this is definitely a good like whatever you do next should be a transition to something even bigger, right?
there you go.
And
It should
like
be.
the numbers. Have you seen the numbers lately? The shit looking good. Shit looking good.
We had
So
damn near 250 in 2 days.
yeah, that shit is
You know what I'm
good.
saying? We
And
damn near 250 in 2 days, man. We you know
yeah,
we
doing
looking good, man.
looking
You know
good
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
books.
They watching me get this W. Excuse me.
That's
They
a
watching.
fact. They looking good, looking good, looking good. And
You know what I'm saying?
everybody that come on the show, I ask them this question. It's called a full question, right?
Okay.
So the first one is, what battle rapper do you like for laughs, right? Meaning they comedian, you love them, they funny as fuck. The second one is, what battle rapper you like for bars, meaning they got the best bars in your opinion. And the third is, what battle rapper you like for now, meaning they gonna
Like
be
right now,
here.
favorite.
Yeah, they like no, meaning they like one hit wonders type shit.
Oh, that's controversial as hell.
Nah,
You want me to just that's crazy. You
nah,
want me
it's
to
like
just
they hot right now, but they ain't finna be here next year. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one is, what battle rapper will forever be in your top five? So the
all
first
right, I'll
one is
start with the top
funny.
five. Top five is
All right, you can
Briz.
start there. Yeah.
Top five forever is Briz. Briz
Briz.
will forever. Briz and Twerk will forever be in my top five.
Because you said
Briz
he was
especially
one of the
Briz.
first person you saw, right?
Briz was the first new. There was the for him versus Dot was the first battle I saw like in 2014 UFF. That was the first new era battle that I seen. That was the first battle I saw between '06 and 2014. That was the first battle I saw. I saw it on BET. I was at Lee County as in Virginia as a prison, like a maximum security prison in Virginia. And I just happened to be walking past, because I don't even watch the BET TV. I was walking past it and I saw niggas like grouped up and it looked like a battle rap. And I'm like, oh shit, niggas still battling out there? So I didn't, I didn't know nothing about it. So I went through my headphones on and I'm listening. I'm like, yo, this nigga is going crazy. Like the machete
Wow.
off my machete
Yeah.
disloyal. And I'm gonna tell you why. Every time I get into it with it, he always take the other nigga's side. I was like, oh, this nigga's amazing. We gonna need that. We gonna need lots of mops. Oh, he was going crazy on that. I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, like that made me, that planted the seed, the freaky. That planted the you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was crazy.
That planted the seeds. Pardon.
Yeah,
Beg your pardon.
wow, I beg your fucking pardon. You're wilding, sir. Excuse me, sir. You're under arrest for excessive horn. But yeah. So that one was for me. That was the one that kind of like let me know that I can still do this shit. And then you said here for now.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Yo, his name is said almost the most in this category.
I hate to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to find a different. I don't wish it on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to guess,
what is it specifically about him? Because I feel like everybody says his name.
He don't give a fuck enough. He don't give a fuck enough. Like, he's extremely talented. He's not the best. He's not the best technical rapper, but he can rap. And he has gotten better at rapping, but he's super charismatic and entertaining. Super. So like, if he really, but he relies too heavily on it. It's like he knows how fire. Like, him in the big stage, he one of them niggas that I feel like if he can just hold on to get to the first big stage they have, he's almost unbeatable, bro. He's one of them niggas. Like, he deflect everything that you're gonna do. Like, he one of them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like he give a fuck enough to be here longer than like what it is. I just feel like he don't give a fuck enough. Just keep it 100 with you.
Got you.
That's it. Him for that.
Forever, for now, Your Honor. And then for bars. Who got the dope bars on the Blood app?
I'm a Lux fan.
Beloved.
I'm a Lux fan. Yeah, I'm a Lux fan. But and he comes out so rarely, it's just like, yeah. But in terms of like, just like I love listening to him when they hitting on. Okay, we just have everybody hitting on 100. If everybody's hitting on 100, everybody's at their best. Whose bars do I? It's too many to name. Like, believe it or not, I'm a big ass JC fan. When JC is like on 10, he's so efficient. He does so much with so little word. He don't say a lot, and it be crazy. All that shit be heavy. Like, it be like, man, what the fuck? Told Riggs, Sometimes I told you, man, he be saying some amazing shit.
Right.
When he on 10, when he's on 10, he's almost unbeatable because it literally turns into every line. It'd be like it's like every line is bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb.
He's
So, and then
always
like I
like
said,
on
it's
the
just the
app, like number one, two. He goes, him and Nitty go
fluctuating
between.
between there. Yeah, his economy of words is what makes him so dangerous.
Mm.
He does so much with so little that and then it makes his round because he's one of them niggas that if you look at his big stage performances, he has a lot of those 8 minute rounds. Those leave him alone. He has a lot of those.
Yeah.
He has because once he gets momentum and he starts
He's
like
in it.
bombing, you can't stop it because he says dope shit like his shit. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like when he's on 10, JC one of them ones like Tort 2. Um, look, it's hard to say one person for bars. I can't.
Cause
It'd
there's
be
so
hard
many.
for me to just narrow it down, man. And I don't want to just go with the home team answer. Tort, I don't know. Like I would say JC
Gotcha.
personally. I would be JC. JC on a. If, like I said, if you put everybody at their best, everybody at 100,
Right.
I'm gonna say JC. JC and like Sean even. Sean be wilding. When Sean on fire, when Sean hitting, Sean is another one of them niggas like, yo, leave him alone, bro. Just let him.
I mean,
Just
shit.
leave him
He
there.
had this run. I feel like he was undefeated for like
3.5 years, 4 years.
straight.
Yeah, nah, that nigga. It was dark. He was one of them niggas nobody really like. You had to really like be feeling yourself to be like, yo, give me. I take him.
Sean.
He one of them niggas like you gotta find battles for him. Like, yo, somebody want to take Sean? Like, who want to take Sean? Niggas is like,
Right,
man.
like-
Niggas is like, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta call niggas like, yo, who want this opportunity? And there's always one nigga like, man, y'all been doing good. What's up? I line them up and then it don't go well.
It don't go well.
You know what I'm saying? It don't go well, and then it just keep on happening. It's just like, yo, man. It's a lot though. Like I don't want to at this level. You're dealing with. And I don't think we get enough credit, Ms.Fit. I don't think we get enough credit. We're literally like some of the best lyricists in the world. Like we're literally the pinnacle of lyricism in the world.
And
like
hip hop.
there's not a lot of people that are bet. Like there's not a lot of people that can rhyme as efficiently as we rhyme at this level. You know what I'm saying? And it gets overlooked. It gets overlooked because you get so many. And then Nitty, like I'm sitting here naming all these niggas. Nitty, like Nitty, I know your how you feel about Nitty's overall style.
Yo, people always come for me for that. Like, yeah, you know how you feel about Nitty. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I think he's the most original. Like, cause the shit he says, like, if anybody asks me who's the most original, Nitty, hell yeah. Cause he say shit, I'll be like, what you was doing?
How you come up with that?
When you thought
how you
of that?
come up with that? Yeah, how you come up with that?
How? Yeah.
Yeah, he different. He a different nigga.
He
a different
definitely
nigga.
does that for me. I'm like, damn, like, you know how many times I done, like, he said something about an app, and I'm like, damn, I use that app every day. And I think that shit.
I never thought about this fucking bar. Yeah, I never thought about this
is
fucking
some bullshit.
bar. Yeah, he another one when he on 10 when he get momentum.
Yeah.
Like his second and third round against Sean, his second round against his second and his first against T Top, his all 3 rounds against Av. Like when he get momentum, it's just like, man, leave that nigga alone, bro. Yeah. Leave him alone, bro. Like this is back to back to back to back. It's shit inside the setup. It's all type of shit. It's back. He not gonna stop. But yeah, them 3, I guess like him, JC, Sean, like them niggas. Like for bars, him and JC I probably rate a little bit higher just for the bars. Bottom to like him and JC.
Okay. Cool.
My favorite all time, like all times.
I think that was 4, right? Yeah.
That was 3. That was all 4.
Wait, no, that was Your Honor.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, funny comedy.
Pat. Pat is
fucking Pat.
Pat. It's not even like for me. It's like he got this fearlessness to be able to say things that you just like nobody else would say that. Like nobody else would even try that. Nobody else. He gets away with shit that like, he pulled his ass out against K-Sean.
Risky.
He pulled his ass out.
See, that's
like,
some white boy shit. That's that white shit.
Yeah,
his white
facts.
side.
Like that's what I'm saying, and he knows that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's smart
he
enough.
Weaponizes his whiteness.
He does, and he does it in a way that's not offensive to the like. It's not racist. It doesn't come off as, but he knows how to like make everyone feel uncomfortable. He's like uncomfortable. He's like that's uncomfortable. He's like
he do. Like yeah, like, white boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Pat. Pat is like. I ain't gonna hold you. Pat is like, yeah, he
funny.
When he's another like haymakers always hit harder when you laugh your way into them.
Yes.
They always do. When you find yourself laughing or joking and then out of nowhere there's a heavy ass bar, it always just breaks the, like that whole thing he did with Danny Myers when he was setting him up for the whole, he was talking about, he had a whole spiel about how niggas back out on battles on him. Then he had a whole spiel about how he had all those kids. Then he was just like out of nowhere, like literally, he's like, you'd have thought all those battles backing out on you would have told you, all those battles pulling out on you would have told you something.
Right.
That was crazy. It broke the room. It was like, yo, what the fuck? How?
Did it to,
How did that come in?
When he battled Arsenal too.
Decoded.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
I mean, encrypted.
He said, yeah.
Decrypted. It's automatically ass. He's crazy. Like, shit like that. Like, he took the whole gang culture. He's making fun of it.
Yes.
He's teasing it, but he's doing it in a fashion that you can't even really be mad. It's like, yo, this is hilarious.
He's like, oh, you
this
guys are gangbangers, huh?
You feel me? You feel me? His sense of humor is one of those. Like, I think that it just kind of like it transcends racial lines. Boy, like he trolled the whole German crowd. Like they don't speak English. He's telling them, yo, like,
yeah. If
yo,
you got HIV,
if you got AIDS, make your noise. And they clapping. They're like, he's like,
if you got HIV, make some fucking noise.
Yeah.
See, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, you feel me? He a different nigga. The Bill Collector too. Bill Collector's hilarious too.
Oh yeah,
Bill Collector too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those would be the four. Those would be my four. I say Pat
really
though.
Good choices. Pat.
That would
I would
be
probably go with Pat too. Pat
is Pat is gifted, man. I don't think Pat's one of them niggas we not really gonna appreciate until like he's not rapping as much no more. Like when he stops, then people will kind of like go back and watch like, damn, I miss Pat. Like he used to be wilding. Like he used to like his battle against Tay Rock. That shit was amazing. He was in London like really going like, cause you know Tay Rock was the golden child. Yeah. He's up there like really almost fight when he's up there like, yo, like this nigga, he really got great stage presence. Like you can't.
And I think
you can't coach that shit.
Everybody was kind of doubting him being able to translate it on
transition.
Your route. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. Yo, if you can rap, if you're good, you'll be good anywhere. Like really, like real nice. It's not no nigga. If you're really good, like I don't give a fuck. Like if Big K decides that he wants to have if he decides, yo, I feel like rapping 3 rounds and not just have one and then like one mixtape and then another mixtape. If he decides, yo, I feel like rapping, he can be good on any league. Right. When your niggas is good, when niggas got talent. Like niggas got talent. You can go to Cody, King of the Dot, and be good. You can go anywhere and be good if you're good.
I was so confused when he battled Sean and that performance. I was like, damn, that's not even you, Pat. Like
you mean Pat? He said he didn't write to like the he one of those he one of those like Hollow. I don't know if you're familiar with Hollow writing process. They don't write shit down.
Right.
Yeah, they don't write shit down. They don't write nothing down, and they kind of like just take 4-bar segments from here and here, whatever like fits at the time. They just take. They don't really like have it in order.
Where you originally from?
From Maryland.
Maryland.
PG County, Maryland, right outside of DC.
You be everywhere, right? First I heard it from Math, but then I'm like, it must be true, because I get a text, you in a different place than you was last night, like. Yo, what you be doing, man? Why you want to go? Like, you want some entrepreneurship? What? You want? He said,
Yes.
Yo, I love the entrepreneurship in you. You know what I'm saying? He said,
that's exactly. That's exactly right.
That's exactly. Give it up for motherfucking Amin. This guy's not only winning battles and producing them, he's out here. He's state to state with his entrepreneurship. He's out here, man. I love it. I fucking love it.
You know what I'm saying? People's champ, baby. People's champ. I'm for the people, man. I'm for the people. Nah, yeah. Travel. I'm moving around a lot.
But yo, man, everybody give it up for fucking Amin, man. Clap it up for him. Give him some props in the prop game. Show him some love. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, all that good shit.
Amin 23.
Yes,
Amin
23 on all platforms. Yo, thanks for coming through, man. Dropping game, dropping jewels. Appreciate it.
You.
Thanks a lot, man. Take care.
Genuinely. I'm gonna holler at you,
Peace.
All right.
That was Amin. This is Ms.Fit. Murder Ave Gang, my dumb advice. Bow. Let's get it. Hey yo, what's good? Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.